Hello, in this video, I'll be discussing my specific contribution to the 2021 iGEM team at Hopkins's project on symbiotic bacterium engineering for treatment of oral disease. In this project, I was most primarily involved in the wet lab and hardware subteams. For the wet lab subteam, I worked with Cheryl to develop the antifungal expression circuit that would function in E. coli. We did this by finding several different DNA modules available from iGEM parts and other parts that we ordered for synthesis from IDT. After doing virtual assembly of them and after development of the genetic circuit on paper, we tried assembling the parts together in the lab using Gibson assembly. After this, we attempted doing some characterization of these parts using inducible promoters and the ergosterol inducer. I also worked in a collaboration between the wet lab and hardware subteams to develop this containment circuit, which relies on the ASA-I quorum sensing system to kill off the bacterial population if a low population is detected. Essentially, this, in conjunction with some agarose beads, would kill bacteria if they escape beads and thus exist in a low population, while bacteria in a high population would survive. Also on this project, my contribution to the hardware team involved retrofitting the 2018 open source design for a bioreactor from the Open Bioeconomy Lab to include some newer components and also make the design much more standardized and much more robust. The 2018 Open Bioeconomy Lab design didn't use used some non-standard components and also didn't have a printed circuit board. Instead used breadboards and jumper cables to connect together the different components. By using some standard Molex interconnects, an AVR microcontroller that's compatible with Arduino, and some standardized stepper drivers that are much less costly than the big easy drivers that the Open Bioeconomy Lab was using, as well as some 1 amp power supplies fed off of 24 volts. This system would be much more suitable for long-term use in a bioreactor application. Furthermore, this project allowed me to get very much experience doing PCB design and the KiCad software. And thank you so much.